joining me. You could be anywhere in the world right now, but you're here with me, and I fucking appreciate that shit. So I'm going to do a get ready with me and a tag because, well, that's just what I want to do. I am getting ready later in the day. It is 11. I'm usually ready by 6:30 in the morning, so I'm a little irritated at my taking so long. But let me see what we're going to do. Let me grab some stuff. I really am looking forward to trying the Cover FX blush duo, these. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and try this today. This is in my shop, my stash, so to speak. And I'm going to go ahead and use this bronzer from Sephora. Sorry, my lighting is shit and I don't care. And I'm going to use my Anastasia and Reezy, not palette, but they should do that. Anastasia and Reezy should do a palette. Sorry, my phone is right here and I'm ridiculous. Okay. Wait, did I turn it on? I turned it off. Okay. And then, what do I want to use on my eyes? Oh, I want to use my Aether Beauty Amethyst Gemstone palette. If you guys can see, that is a beautiful palette. It's purples. You know, I love that shit. It'll go great with the blush. So that's what we're going to do. Now, as far as the tag is concerned, we're going to do the Unpopular makeup tag that was created by Mel Thompson. Let me see. Y'all are over there. I'm over here, honey. Okay. Created by Mel Thompson. And I have not looked at these to see what I should be saying. So, let's just see what happens. Popular makeup product you don't like. Okay, there's a couple I've got. Oh, by the way, I've already primed and moisturized and put my foundation and my powder on. So we're going straight to face products. Popular product that I don't really like. I was not at all into the Modern Renaissance at all, for a lot of reasons. I'm definitely a shimmer type of girl, and there's only 2 shimmers in that palette, and then a whole bunch of mattes. The first time I did a look, I used the, was it Relgar and the pinky shades, and it came out horrible. So, like, I was scarred from that. It wasn't until I got into pinks and purples, I just decluttered that palette. It wasn't until I got into pinks and purples that I was like, hey, man, maybe I could incorporate the Modern Renaissance. And it was on sale, I think during Christmas, and so I got it. And so I really do like it to be paired with other palettes. I don't like it by itself. So, what else popular? I'm trying to think. What popular makeup stuff that do I not really like? I can't think of anything that I'm just like against. I'm not into any of the Too Faced, which is really funny because I have them all. I don't like any of the Too Faced 10 palettes. I think they're trash for the most part, but I have them all because I purchased them when I first got into makeup. I don't like the Chocolate Bar series. I do like the Gingerbread Spice and Extra Spice. I like the Clover palette. I like the Chocolate Gold, but the rest of them are really, like, if you really, really take your time and look at them, they're so not, like, they're so basic. Like, no. Well, that's pretty pigmented, but we're going to blend it out. That looks really pretty. I don't like those. I'm not a Naked 1 fan or a Naked 3 fan. I do like the Naked 2 and the Smoky, which are weird because they're cool tone. And I don't really think of myself as cool tone or warm tone or neutral. I just like to put some stuff on and see what happens. Okay, let's see what this does. I'm going to go in with a highlighting brush. I'm going to try this and see what happens. Like, I know the lighting shit, guys, sorry. Okay. And it's not really doing too much. Let's see. Oh, there we go. That's pretty, actually. Sorry, guys. I know y'all are irritated by my sniffling and my snotty nose, but the weather changed here in Houston like a week ago, and I've literally had a headache every freaking day. Like, just a nightmare. Just a nightmare. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't work. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't write. Nothing. Just really miserable. Let me do something. Maybe this will help my situation. The bedroom that I operate out of has has a window that looks into a stairwell. So it's like so disheartening. Like, I don't know what to do as far as lighting is concerned, and I'm not trying to spend a whole lot of money on lighting, you know? Like, no. It's not that serious. Let's see. There we go. I think that'll work. I think that's better. Okay, I think that's better. Anyway, I digress. Alright, I got both. I hit those cheeks, right? Yeah. Alright. I'm happy with those. I'm a little disappointed. This was expensive. But that was just my first time, so we're going to give it some more time. Alright, next question. Sorry, popular makeup brand that everyone else seems to hate, but you love. I don't think there's any brands that I like that everybody hates. I can't think of any brands that I like that people hate. Like, no, I mean, I don't think a lot of people know about the brands. Oh, okay, Michelou. A lot of people don't like Michelou. I think it's they produce awesome products. Here's the thing. I have learned to separate the art from the artist. So, like I always talk about Jeffree Star, you know, I don't like him, but he makes amazing products. And so I've learned to separate the two. And a lot of people cannot do that, you know, which is fine. You're entitled to do what you want to do, but it helps me when I realize that there's somebody out there that I don't care for their activities or their practices, but I care for their products. And should I deprive myself of something because you're an asshole? I don't want to do that. And so, I have to look at it from a different perspective. But I don't think there's anything that I am particularly fond of that other people just don't like. I don't think people really like Michelou too much, but I like their products. I can't think of anybody that, I'm on the bandwagon and nobody else is. I do like a lot of products or brands that people don't know about. I would say that, but that's different. Makeup collab you didn't like or were not interested in. Okay. I wasn't interested. Let's see. Anything to do with Morphe. So the Morphe Manny palette, the Morphe Jeffree palette. Wasn't interested in any of that shit. Wasn't interested in like Marlena collabing with herself. Did y'all know about that? Did she collab with her whatever? A hot ass mess. I don't know. Who else? What other collab was I not interested in? The latest Amrezy, even though I got it, wasn't interested in that. Oh, the Too Faced and Kat Von D. Oh God, how self-serving. Like really, no one gives a shit that y'all are friends. Get out of here. Nobody cares. With Jared and Kat, who are equally disturbing and fucked up. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Okay. Popular makeup steps that you never do. I just did one. I have a shit ton of eye primers, and I never use them. And so I've been using them lately to see if it does make a difference. But I don't really have any problems with creasing or, excuse me, or longevity of my eyeshadows. I don't have that problem. But I want to see if this will make a difference. If I'll see, like, oh, it looks better, longer, or whatever. What else? I don't bake. I think that's the weirdest fucking thing. I don't do baking. Another thing is I don't switch brushes. Like, I will, but I don't. I'm not like every other fucking brush. I find it wasteful for my time and my energy because it's all going to come out the same as far as I'm concerned. And many brushes can function the same. What else? I don't really brighten under my eyes either. I don't have, thank God, bags under my eyes or, any of that stuff. Now, if I'm doing something special, like if I'm going on a date or if I have something planned with my family, then I will do something under my eyes, especially in the evening. But just like everyday wear, I don't do that. And I use the Hourglass ambient powders to do that. So that's something. Let's see. Popular beauty influencer that you don't subscribe to, watch. Laura Lee. She's annoying. She's annoying, y'all. I just can't do it. I just can't. It's too much. Excuse me. Also, I don't really fuck with, I don't fuck with Jeffree Star, of course. I'm not interested in watching him. Jaclyn Hill, I don't mess with her. James Charles, I don't mess with him. Who else? There's a couple of people. Carly Bible I used to really enjoy watching, but she got really weird. Very like Enya, like she just got weird on me. I just didn't know what was happening. Amy Macedo, I used to watch her all the time, but she started vlogging and doing videos about her eating habits, which is fine, but I was there for the makeup. Like, I didn't want to know about what you were eating, sis. Like, if I want to know that, I'll ask or I'll comment about that. If I'm coming to a beauty channel, I want to watch beauty-related activities, not you cooking. Like, I'm not interested in any of that. So, that was... but I really did like her because her style was different. And I did like that she was on a weight loss journey. I thought that was awesome. But I just didn't want to, that's not what I was interested in learning about from her. Okay, so my interest was in learning her style and how to be better at my makeup, not about how to cook, which I know neither. So, let me try this. Okay, what are we going to do here? My dog is making so much noise. All right. We're just going to throw something on the lid and call it even Steven. Okay, well, what else? Popular makeup products or brands that you don't use or support anymore. Okay, here we go. I am not a cancel culture person. I don't believe in that stuff. I do believe you can vote with your dollar. I absolutely believe you can vote with your dollar. And my vote is that my dollar is mine and I can do what the hell I want with it. Again, Jeffree Star is a fine example. Laura Lee's a fine example. There's a couple of like major companies. Walt Disney is an example. You know, a lot of people don't know that that company was founded by a bigot, a racist, anti-Semitic. I mean, like, he was a horrible man. But, you know, that doesn't mean that the company hasn't changed or that he didn't learn and grow in his old age. But real talk, he associated with Nazis. Like, he was not a good guy. And so, like, growing up, I knew that when I was, you know, like in 1st or 2nd grade, because I learned it on a channel, watching a channel, and I was like, oh my God, that's the guy who did Dumbo. I thought he was still alive. I don't know if he was at that time or not. And so I asked my mom about him, and she was like, yeah, from my understanding, he wasn't a nice guy. So I never got into Disney stuff. Like all the different movies, Mulan, Aladdin, I never watched them because I didn't want to be associated with any of that stuff. Now, there's some things that have come out that are beauty related that are associated with Disney and I have purchased. But I'm just not like, I'm not interested in watching those movies. Now, if you watch Walt Disney's older stuff, like, there's some stuff that's really racist. Like, you guys gotta watch it. Like, I mean, and it's still out in circulation with, you know, cartoons with big lips and big noses and, you know, slanted eyes and just all kinds of terrible stuff. Sorry, guys, I'm looking for my trash can. So, I mean, yes, was that happening back in the day? Yeah, but, like, you ain't got to put it on Front Street. Like, it's just so bold to put it in cartoon form. The crows from, what movie is that? I can't remember. There's a movie, is it Fantasia or something? The movies with the crows in it and how they talk. They're making fun of black people, man. Come on. Like, I just can't do it, man. No. Now, there are certain people that love Walt Disney, the movies. That doesn't mean they love him, right? So it's just like I love Jeffree Star's cosmetic, I don't like Jeffree Star. And so that's how I feel. I think, you know, I don't have the right to tell you what you can buy, and you don't have the right to tell me what I can buy. And that's how that works. It's called capitalism. So, that's that. Oh, and I don't really fuck with Too Faced too much, but let me tell you why. First of all, their stuff is trash. Second of all, it's extremely inconsistent. And third of all, Jerry just rubbed me the wrong way. His sister did too. Like, you are a business, a multi-million-dollar business, and you are out here looking crazy, dude. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're associated with a parent company? Like, oh my God. Like, the things that they have said, oh my God, especially about Nikki, like, it's just like, oh God. Now, Jeffree, I don't believe, has come out recently and said anything racist. Of course, he's been caught on camera being a jerk, but I have never seen him on camera recently calling somebody an NIGGR or something like that, or a, you know, a horrible name for Spanish people, whatever. But this asshole and his sister went and attacked Nikki tutorials. Like, I mean, just come on, guys. So I'm not really fucking with Jared. Plus, his products are shitty. I'm just telling you like it is. I got all those damn palettes down there. They got more dust on them than anything because I don't use them. And I don't want to. They're just not good. So that's my feelings on it. Makeup trend that you're not interested in trying. Okay. Excuse me, guys. I've been sick since this whole COVID thing started, but I don't have it. And the weather changed, and so I'm just miserable right now. My head's not hurting, though. It was hurting for 4 days, but it's not hurting now. Makeup that I'm not interested in trying. Let me think. What am I not interested in trying? Like, I'm not really into colorful highlighters. I think that's just not something that is for me. I'm not interested in luminous skin. I want my shit to be like spackle. Like, I don't want to be luminous. I'm not interested in that. I'm all about that matte look. What else? You just turned off on me. I don't know. Let's see. Let's get it straight. It bothers me that you just turned off. Okay, I think it's difficult to determine, no, don't get too much in my grill, to determine what is an appropriate color for certain people, like looking at a palette online, like a highlighting palette. You can look at an eyeshadow palette and say, oh, this color story will work for me, right? But looking at highlighters, I mean, it's just different because you never know how it'll look on your cheek. So that's just something, I don't know. I have to swatch the highlighter. Like, there's some Wet n Wild highlighters that look so good in the pan, but when I swatch them, they're too dark for me, which I would never think that would be the case. Or like the Wet n Wild loose highlighters. They're gorgeous when you swatch them, but when you put them on your face, it's glitter. That's the kind of stuff that's kind of hard to determine. Let me find some lipstick, guys. We're going to be really easy peasy this morning. We're going to grab this is my Pat McGrath lip gloss. It was a grip, but I love it. This is the Earth Angel Lust Gloss Lip Gloss. Why do companies have to make ridiculously long names? Like, just say lip gloss, goddamn. I don't know. It's like an ethereal kind of pinky purple, which goes with my eyes. Okay, I'm gonna put on my damn glasses so I can see what's happening. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of cute. I guess that's kind of cute. I guess, I don't know. We'll see. This is what I'm wearing. It's not coming off. Okay, guys, that was the last question. There were 8 questions. I'm going to go ahead and put the questions down in the description box. And what else am I going to do? I'm going to tell you to have a great goddamn day. Hey, guys, I really do appreciate y'all hanging out with me. If you get offended by something I say, you will be okay. Everything will work out for you. Don't worry about me and what I'm thinking. You know, worry about what you need to be thinking about, okay? In all seriousness, if things are kind of going sideways or not going your way, just remember, it gets real, it gets different, it gets real fucking different. Hang on for the ride, guys. Thank you, bye.